What is truly English to you? Perhaps an Aston Martin, Chelsea boots, or cheddar cheese. But lovers of great sound will probably remember one of the most famous speaker manufacturers, Bowers & Wilkins, founded by John Bowers and Roy Wilkins in 1966. And that company is still British. The current Bowers & Wilkins catalog has quite a few amazing speakers. But when it comes to choosing a practical shelf model, you'll probably choose the 606 speakers. Signature sound at a reasonable price. Hello everyone, this is Pult Electronics and me, Deco. Let's go guys! The 606 S2 is part of the Anniversary 600 series, which was created to commemorate the 25th anniversary of this family, which has changed over a dozen generations over the years. They are not too big shelf speakers with a height of almost 35 centimeters, with a practical polymer film finish. There are three choices: black, white, or light oak veneer imitation with a match white front panel. In all cases, the speakers come complete with cloth grills with magnetic attachment. For the current generation 600 series, Bowers & Wilkins designers opted for minimalism, strict lines, almost no attachments. You wouldn't know it to be one of the best bookshelf speakers in its class. But they are, and right now I'll tell you why. In the design of this model, even a curious expert will not find anything unusual. Just an MDF cabinet with a rear-mounted phase inverter, two-way circuit, two drivers. A classic. However, absolutely all the components of this design are of excellent quality and fit together perfectly. Their enclosure is massive and neatly made. The signal coming from a pair of terminals is divided into sub-bands by an improved crossover, built based on audiophile-grade components. The rear port of the bass inverter uses proprietary floor port technology to reduce turbulence, so you don't contaminate the bass with aerodynamic noises. But the real pride of developers are the proprietary drivers. The main driver has a diameter of 16.5 centimeters, equipped with a high-tech composite continuum cone. It resembles the previous Kevlar cones of the company, but it is noticeably better in its acoustic characteristics. The high frequencies are reproduced by the tweeter with the double aluminum dome, 25 mm in diameter, and a rear sound wave trap. The tweeter is equipped with a vibration damper, helping to avoid the effects of vibrations from the main driver on the ultralight diaphragm. The speakers allow up to 120 watts each, and their bottom end is 52 Hz at -3 decibels level. So these speakers have no problem with bass. There are no problems with the rest of the frequency range either, but the Bowers & Wilkins 606 are representative of the English school of sound. This is when the borders of the frequency range do not dominate, but organically complement the open, cozy, and detailed mid-range. Such speakers are a pleasure to listen to a wide variety of music, but recordings of blues, jazz, vocals, and small string bands can be particularly enjoyable. Clear high frequencies, high-definition mids, and resilient bass. Lovely sound. In terms of bass, by the way, 606 shelf speakers are an equal substitute for compact floor-standing speakers. I can confidently say that the 606s do not have any significant disadvantages. But there are peculiarities, however. There are two of them. First, these bookshelf speakers like to work with a good amplifier. Only then they reveal their musical potential to the fullest. The second peculiarity is related to time. The thing is that any speaker needs a so-called warm-up. With the Bowers & Wilkins 606, this process can take up to 2 months. So never judge the sound if you listen to a brand new pair of 606 out of the box. Luckily, at stores they usually try to do sound demonstration with speakers that have already been in use for a while. Keep these nuances in mind, and enjoy the great stereo sound of the Bowers & Wilkins 606. And if you want, you can build a home theater based on them, because the 600 series has everything you need. The more compact 607 shelf speakers for the rear channels and a center channel speaker. There are also powered subwoofers in the Bowers & Wilkins catalog. If the room is very spacious, the 606 shelf speakers themselves can become the rear, and the floor-standing 603 will go to the front. But that's another story altogether. All additional information and links can be found below. Don't forget to subscribe. See you soon!